The Batman. Never have I known I needed something so much until I received it. This movie feels like Batman. Robert Pattinson feels like Batman. This is the most Batman movie we've ever received. At first, I wasn't going to review this movie, but when leaving the cinema, I couldn't get it out of my head. All I could think about was this movie. I just needed to talk about it. And hey, I think of myself someone capable enough of reviewing this movie. My PFP, and my whole shtick, is the Joker. So without further ado, let's review The Batman. Spoiler free. This is Batman's second year doing this whole thing, and he is extremely angry. He isn't like year one Batman, where he was ready to kick some ass. This is year two, and he's pissed because he's noticing he isn't getting much done. He wants to cleanse the crime of the city. He wants to be vengeance, but he sees how that's not enough, and what his vengeance means to everyone else, and how it's affecting Gotham. Speaking of Gotham, God, Gotham feels like a hellhole. Never in a Batman movie have we seen how dog shit is like to live in Gotham. You can really feel what it's like living in the Gotham. The grunge/noir vibe fits it perfectly. This movie's Gotham might be the best Gotham we've ever gotten in any incarnation of Batman. The movie is almost always shot at nighttime and raining most of the time as well. And I'm a big fan on how this movie focuses on the world's greatest detective part of Batman than the superhero part, and it feels very refreshing. This Batman feels so broken. Bruce Wayne is such a mess. He feels so alien when outside the suit. The only thing he focuses on is Batman, and he becomes his biggest enemy. Commissioner Gordon feels like Batman's partner in this movie. This movie really captures Gordon and Batman's relationship like in the comics. They flow off of each other perfectly. Catwoman is like Batman, but willing to do anything to get the job done. But she doesn't care for the city. She just wants to do her own thing that just happens to help Batman. The Riddler is the anti-Batman in this film. Both are orphans, driven by vengeance, but two completely different outcomes. The Riddler is if that vengeance is turned into revenge. And Alfred is trying to save Bruce from himself, trying to drag the darkest parts of Bruce into the light. This movie is a non-stop roller coaster. This film never gives the audience enough time to breathe, but I feel like it works in this movie's favor. Everything flows together so nice. The character development, the plot, everything. I also really like the realistic take on Batman in this movie. I didn't think I would that much, when seeing the trailers and stuff, but it really grew on me. Also, the music in this movie is just great. Chef's kiss. I've been sucking this movie's dick pretty hard now, but I have a few gripes with the movie. So, minor spoiler alert up ahead. I'll give you a few seconds to click off now. Okay, so there was a part where Batman was chasing some dude on the freeway, and because Batman was chasing him, it caused the guy to start killing some people on the freeway. And Batman never even went to go check up on the civilians or anything. He was just so focused on trying to catch the bad guy that he just didn't care about the people around him. And I think that's more of just because Batman is new to this whole thing. He just wanted to catch the bad guy. He didn't think to check up on everyone because how focused he was. Yeah, but that's pretty much the only thing wrong with the movie that I noticed. But other than that, it's pretty good. And those are my thoughts on the new Batman movie. I still need to sit on the movie, rewatch it again or something. So, I know if it's better than The Dark Knight or not, because I can't tell. But I also heard that a lot of people didn't like how dark the Batman was in this movie, which is really weird, because that's, kind of the point. It's supposed to be dark and edgy, and it's fucking awesome. But Karens, am I right, boys? well, thanks for watching. You should like and subscribe, because I have more reviews in the works, and if you liked this review, you should totally subscribe. So, you can watch those when they come out. I'm thinking on maybe doing a review of Hitmonkey on Hulu, or something else. If you want me to do a review of something, you should, comment or some shit. Anyways, goodbye, comrades.